Yes, hello everyone.
Hello, maraming na hapon po sa Indigo Boss. Patrixia Santos, Air 2020. Kamusta?
Yes, hello, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon, Pat. So, good afternoon to all of our viewers right now. So, welcome to Pageant Mac Philippines and welcome Miss Philippines Air 2020, Patricia Shirley Santos. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Kumusta? Anong pinagkakabalahan natin ngayon? Seemingly you're too busy.
Well, of course, isa sa mga pinagkakaabalahan natin talaga is our duty as your elemental fort to, go around and media tour. There's a small media tour online. So we've been on a lot of
Mm,
pageant pages. Ako naman, personally, I've been on different radio shows in Bicol region. So across Bicol region talaga, I've been in Albay, Luzon, Camarines Sur, Camarines Norte, and Catanduanes. So I'm very thankful po sa aking mga kababayan from Bicol region for embracing me and celebrating my victory with me. So thank you very much po. Sulit kahit na I have to wake up at 5 a.m. Kasi
grabe.
radio stations there are like FM. So,
Mhm.
sobrang aga nila. So, earliest 5 days yung ilang interviews. So, I'm very blessed and I'm very happy that, I can feel the warmth by people. So, sobrang tuwa ako.
Grabe. So we are very much overwhelmed and privileged that you were able to nakalakot ng si Arvin, no? That you have given us at least time for this very quick interview with you, and of course to take time with you right now, di ba? Thank you so much for that, Pat. Arvin, mas maganda ka. Hello, Arvin, by the way. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you kaso medyo may konting
Delay.
interference once in a while. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So, kasi medyo delayed lang kasi yung reaction mo kanina, so that is why I thought you can hear me actually. So, there you go. So, once again, thank you so much for giving us at least um, a chunk of your time for today, just for this live. And there you go. Hi, Arvin. Thank you for watching. And for everyone, once again, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop your questions at the comment section. We will definitely ask to Pat whatever you wanted to know about her reign, about her future plans. Of course, I know that you all wanted to ask that to her, and of course, I definitely understand. I definitely know that you wanted to know her experience during this Miss Earth. Miss Philippines Earth 2020 coronation, and during the season of Miss Philippines Earth 2020, which is virtually done. Okay. Okay. So let's start with your experience, Pat, during the Miss Philippines Earth season. So yes, we all know that it was virtual. How it was? Can you tell us about it?
Well, this pageant was really challenging. Kasi compared to a real, actual pageant, it really presented a lot of the different challenges na hindi namin in-expect. And of course, we weren't prepared to face. Like, for example, for me, the biggest challenge was the logistics. Because
Mm-hmm.
we were stuck at home. Ako, inabutan talaga ako sa Quezon City, NCR. So I was stuck in the enhanced community quarantine season, and it was really a challenge for us to find a way to move from one place to another, because so we couldn't really shoot a lot of the different video requirements inside my condo, because it was very small and it was filled with a lot of my different things. You can imagine my trinkets, my books, all the different things there at home. So we couldn't really find space. So we had to look for another venue, and then we had to think about how to go to that venue, especially that non-essential travel was banned at that time. And then we had to think about the makeup artist and then the different dresses and different clothes we had to wear. So it was really a challenge logistically. So I don't know about the girls. I think they had the same experience. It wasn't really just about being a candidate. At the end of the day, it was also about being a leader of your community. Because this is really a tough challenge, and I say team, but in my heart, I feel like it was a community. So the team turned really into a big community of people who are supporting me. And as the one competing, the challenge was really how to be the leader. Because at the end of the day, they're always going to ask what you want, and you are always the person who's going to decide for yourself. So it really challenged your leadership skills. So it was very challenging. And to add to the fact that we had no idea what was going to happen, like how everything was going to be conducted. So it was really a test of our fortitude. It was a test of how really we wanted to win the crown. And it was very challenging. It was harder because we had to be prepared to face many uncertainties. Not just this coronavirus pandemic, but so many different uncertainties that arouse from not knowing how everything will play out. And then when you think about it, the biggest challenge also was the internet. You can see that a lot of us struggled with the internet. And for me, di ba, sometimes you have that saying, mag-alay tayo ng itlog para wag umulan. Kami, nag-aalay kami ng itlog para wag mawala ang internet. So, really, at this point in time, you also get exposed to the issues in our society. And I think one of the biggest issues that we have right now is internet, connection and accessibility across all the different areas. So yeah, it was a very hard and difficult path, and I am so proud, not just of myself, but for everybody, all the Eco Angels, because we really showed the world that Filipinas are beautiful, strong, and resourceful, and that's one of the things that we should be proud about.
Well, aside from the virtual coverage of Miss Philippines Earth, right, na, ano yung sa tingin mo um, na-miss mo dun sa normal way of pageant?
What I really missed was the human connection. It's really different to be looking just at the camera and there are just two,
Mm-mm.
three people inside the venues. Minsan, it's even less. And I have to admit that it was different competing, knowing that you're there to connect with the judges, with your co-candidates, and with the audience. And I think I really missed that because it's really different. When you think about it, I've always believed that beauty pageants is about bringing people together. So I felt that the human connection, even though it's there, naman, it's
Mm-mm.
still different to be able to actually see them in front of you. That's one of the things I miss, aside from having the stage. And also, wait, ang dami ko palang na-miss. I also miss the production number. We never had a chance to have the production number and sing the iconic "Woman of the Earth" song, and it's really it's so many things that I miss from the real actual version. But I learned a lot from this online, so still I'm grateful.
Okay, speaking of learning, so can you just mention to us what's important, what is that essential learning or necessary learning you had um, or you had learned, or lesson you had learned from a virtual edition?
You know, the most essential siguro learning I had from this virtual is that uh, the most essential, ang dami pero the most essential would be being resourceful. I learned a lot about being resourceful and, uh, having the presence of mind, having a clear mind and heart to go what you really want. Because in this online pageant, you will really be deluged. Delubyo siya ng iba't ibang pangyayari that you really have to be able to face head on. Like for me,
Mm-mm.
there were a couple of times na I lost internet. There were a couple of times that there were unforeseen circumstances. Like for example, sometimes may nakakalimutan ng damit or something and we had to go back, double back. And then I was so worried kasi for the first time, the pageant was starting on time. Did you notice? All of the things that we were
Yes.
doing, everything started on time. And I was just, what will happen? I forgot this, I forgot that. And then you have to be resourceful. So there are so many different things that could happen. So I think the biggest lesson really is about how resourceful you are as a person and how far are you willing to go for your dreams. So it's really nice.
Nang masama no kapag ka may nakalimutan ka, wala na magkahabol na, hey, ito nakalimutan mo.
Wala
Kung ano
na.
na.
Like, nung may nakalimutan na essential part, I think that was uh, for the sportswear. We forgot a
Mm.
part of the costume. There was supposed to be this really cute belt, but we forgot. So,
Mm.
ayun, we had to improvise. So thankfully we found another belt. So it went well naman. It went well with the outfit, though kind of weird. Pero yun, it was those are the things, the good kwentos we have that we look back and we laugh at it. Pero we also learn a lot.
Ano naman yung instance na um, you should have done better, parang ganon.
Okay, I think I feel like I should have done better a little bit on the videos that we passed because we had a lot of different videos. Like for example, the one for the swimsuit.
Mm-mm.
If you noticed, I was dancing, but in my defense, we were actually instructed to dance, like to dance to the tune of Yummy,
Mm.
and I faithfully followed instructions. Like I really thought we were supposed to dance, but now I realize I should have done what the other girls did because the other girls did were really doing a legit rampa and presentation, and I just ended up laughing at myself because I think it was me and also Australia who were following instructions and doing a little dance while in the swimsuit and in the gown. So it was really just funny in the end, looking at myself like that. So yeah, I wish I did the videos a little better, like a little more competitive, I think, because I could have done that. But looking back, it turned out nicely naman. Pero yeah, it could have been better.
Okay. But before we proceed, no, may nagpapabati lang. If you could just shout out for Arvin Cabachete of ENT.
Okay. Shout out to Arvin Kabachete. Wow, ENP. My God, these guys are super leveled up. We had an interview and they were just like presenting videos of my family from Bicol. And then they actually coached my very private boyfriend to actually send me a surprise treat. So, it's one of the rare times my boyfriend ever does that. So, yeah, thank you, ENP. At least, it was a very memorable interview to remember. So, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Siyempre, that's Arvin Cabachete. So, no one can beat Arvin Cabachete when it comes to technicality. Arvin, di ba? Di ba, Mars? Anyway, so moving forward, so thank you so much for that, Pat. Anyway, moving forward, so um, ano naman sa ano sa coronation yung something na most memorable sa iyo?
Oh, the most memorable part, the sobrang tawa ko ng tawa, is my reaction during the crowning. My gosh, I cannot believe that that was me. Because, in my years of pageantry, I've never really lost control really over my emotions in that way. I think a lot of people noticed how raw and how real everything that was going on in my face, in my stance. And there was even a moment that I was going to faint. And it was the first time ever in my pageant history that I ever felt like that. So, in fact, people were like, it was mixed reaction. Some of them liked it. Some of them said it was very cinematic. And then some people naman asked, were you really that nervous? Because the other girls now were so calm and poised and smiling. And you were the only one who looked like she was about to pass out. And I was like, I don't know. I really don't know what happened. It's like, it just really happened so fast. And one of the things that also was so funny is how the announcement went. Because I was really, deep inside, I was saying, why won't he slow down? Can he slow down a bit? Because he was calling all the winners very straightforwardly. Like he was saying, okay, Miss Eco Tourism is Australia. And then no pause. He just went on, and Miss Philippines fire is. And it was all very fast. And I
Kasi
think that
walang
was yeah.
kasi walang drum rolls.
Yeah, I was waiting for the anticipation, the time to collect myself. But oh my god, there wasn't really anything. And then can you imagine every time he was speaking a name, I was thinking, oh my god, is he going to say my name? And it was all over my face. So it was really one of the most thrilling and most I don't know, memorable announcements that I've ever had. So I will never forget that moment.
Yeah, parang it's just really funny. It's just really funny when you're watching from television talaga na. Parang, well, I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know if others felt it or observed it as well. Parang, on my end kasi while watching it, it's, well, despite of other circumstances, parang, where's the excitement? I'm looking for the excitement actually. I'm looking for like a suspense, mga ganon, di ba?
Yeah, me too.
Tapos sabi ko, ay, ganun lang yung reaction.
Diba? Parang, it was a list being read. So like, why?
But it's also nice. It's also nice to see the how we do the alternatives despite of the situation right now. Looking at the brighter side, ganyan. And still very successful pa rin yung event. And
Yeah.
congratulations to Miss Earth organizations. Clap, clap, clap to Carousel for that. Very, very successful. Alam mo yun, well, ma-share ko lang, no? Nung sinabi kasi na, virtual siya, ganyan. So, I was thinking na yung concert ko na, paano kapag ka nanalo, how would that be, ganyan. So, ang dami-dami kong concerns, parang ang dami-dami kong iniisip. So, paano yung announcement of winners, who's going to crown live, meron bang ganon, mga ganyan. So, syempre, everything left unanswered, di ba? Up until yun nga yung nagawa yung coronation, which is very nice naman. Very, very successful. Applause talaga sa carousel for that. Applause, 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 applause. And of course, applause sa mga candidates. You did very, 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 very well. Alam mo yun, despite of yung struggles, alam mo yun yung parang, nakikita kasi yung pagiging ngarag. Alam mo yun? Makikita yung pagiging ngarag, yung parang, you'll get to see as well, you get to observe as well, who is really, um, parang, ang tawag dun, making efforts. Yeah, you would really notice who's exerting efforts despite of the beauty faces, ganyan. Makikita mo talaga kung sino yung mga nag-e-effort. Okay, now, um, parang prior to coronation night, so there were already hot pics back. So, always you, Roxy, Shane, and Gianna are always at the top four. So, magkakaiba lang kayo ng mga places, ganyan. There are times that you are on the topics, sometimes Shane, sometimes Roxy. What was actually going through on your mind whenever you see those lists of of winners, of their choices, of our choices.
Uh, yeah, I saw Patrick the team's choice, and of course, I would like to thank you guys for the trust, for that vote and confidence. I have to say
Mm-mm.
that nakakatulong din talaga. You see the different people banding together and connecting and really believing in your capacity to win the crown. So for me, whenever I saw the hot pick, especially those that were choosing me, sobrang nakakataba ng puso and it really added to the confidence and to the courage to do the fight, especially during the final leg of the competition. And of course, dun naman sa mga hindi yung parang there were a lot din naman that were choosing the other girls. But at the same time, when I was checking them, I didn't mind it so much. I knew that some others like Pageant Pag, Philippines, Miss Earth Beauties were very supportive and really selecting for their bet. And sobrang thankful ako kasi because of you guys, it really didn't matter to me even if the other people didn't vote for me because at the end of the day, it's really the people who voted for you that will give you the strength. So, yan po, maraming salamat.
Of course, they wouldn't put you on that place naman if they don't really trust you, diba? So, clap, clap, clap to them then. So, you deserve the spot naman. Of course, you deserve what they believe that you are supposed to be naman. Okay, diba? Okay. Of course, alam ko marami na rin nagtatanong sa'yo nito at marami ka na rin naririnig tungkol sa result, di ba? But the question is that I believe was already asked to you is your plans. Your plans after winning Miss Philippines Air 2020, yung mga ganyan. So, is there any plans of joining another national pageants? Because after what you have shown to everyone, parang maraming naniniwala sa iyo ngayon na you should join another pageant.
Well, sobra po talaga nakakataba ng puso. Siguro nga tumataba na rin nga talaga ako ngayon dahil sa lahat ng suporta, pagmamahal. It's really amazing the way that people have reacted to everything we have offered up. And, at this point, though, I'm really looking forward to my reign as Miss Philippines Air. So, expect that I will be doing my best to really own up to all our promises as doing the intelligence round, everything that we've been telling people, the judges. We're going to own up to it. We're going to really put our focus. You can be sure of that from me. And of course, um, the question on whether or not I will move forward with the national pageant is still up in the air. Kasi I'm planning to take the bar next. Hopefully, it happens this February 2020. And then After that, we will see. We will na to God. Kasi naniniwala naman po ako na lahat ng bagay ay may dahilan. And to be honest, I'd like to really see, uh, I'd like to really see where the Lord will take me. Kasi I have a lot of questions, right? We would ask a lot of why. Pero we would always know is what we would always realize is the purpose. So for me, I'm going where my purpose. So if God for if God allows the opportunity to join again, then why not? Pero kung hindi rin, then we will move forward to the next stage. And for me, I'm the type of person naman po that strives to bloom where I am planted. And that is the most important thing for me right now. Being able to really just figure out follow um, kung ano yung ultimate plan niya for me.
But I just wanted to hear from you. If should you be given at least an opportunity, and okay, should God had answered that for you to join another pageant, are you open to that?
Of course, you're open to that. Kasi at the end of the day, as I said, we go back to the purpose. And for me, my purpose being able to share to people, you know, the message of empowerment, the message of dreams. These are things that are very close to my heart. And if I will be given an opportunity to share that message to the world, you know, to show them that yes, women are strong, empowered through my story, then it would be a great opportunity that I won't let go. Because this is something I've loved doing since I was very young. And it has shaped and molded me to be who I am. And if I get that opportunity, I know I would get it. It's just for the sake of being able to touch people's lives.
Okay, so there you have her. You have her saying oh well, her saying her openness to join another pageant if God permits. Okay, so we are very happy to hear about that. Pat, of course, everyone would be will definitely be looking forward to that as well. Siyempre, yeah, lahat yan talaga ang gusto marinig naman. Yung openness and of course yung willingness to join if God permits really. Okay, di ba? Why not? Okay, so we are hoping to see you then, Pat. And kay Pat may nagpapahabati ulit. Si si Kenly Filarca.
Kelly! Hi, Kelly!
As if
So,
na... Mhm.
abangan ang ating interview. Which is an interview. So, abangan. So, yun. Hi, Kelly.
Okay, Pat. So, given the chance na Pat na mag-join ka ulit sa ibang national pageant, ano yung kailangan mong i-focus when you were given that chance, when you were given that opportunity to join once again, just to nail the crown?
Ah, well, I think one of the things that I wasn't able to really focus on, if this was an online pageant, is really the pasarela and the actual stage itself, emotions, being able to, you know, connect with people. And I think that is one of the things that I really want to develop. Because, yeah, pasarela I've improved over the years, but I think there is still to grow, especially for my idols in walking, you know. My idols talaga are like Janice Lubina, you know, Emma Pilar, women, Samantha Bernardo. These women are really good at walking. And in fact, Shane Tormes, really good also in performing, especially in the catwalk. So these are my idols in the catwalk. And I have to say that I would love focus on that.
Mm. And syempre, for every national pageant kasi iba-iba yung parang hinahanap nilang personality. And with the personality that you have right now, where do you think, or which of these national pageants you would like to, yeah, it's just something that's lingering on your mind, parang ganyan, na you think it can actually suit to your personality as a beauty queen, as a representative of the Philippines.
Wala akong masyado maisip. Because I'm really the type of person that, uh, I guess yung personality ko kasi sometimes I also can shift a bit. Depends on what the competition is. Pero if you're asking me my dream competition na lang, yun na lang siguro
Oo.
yung masasabi. Yung number one dream ko is, syempre yung number one dream ko is, my number one dream talaga, of course, is Miss Universe. Of course, it's really every little girl's dream. I think it was my dream starting when I was doing my pageants in Bicol, and they started calling me the younger version of Gloria Diaz. Because there was a little resemblance to my forehead. And ever since that, it inspired this really desire to compete in the Miss Universe pageant. So Miss Universe Philippines, Miss Universe would be a nice or my dream pageant talaga. Then the second would be, of course, as usual, Miss International, because I also I really like how focused they are on women, empowerment. And also, my favorite part of their competition really is listening to all the speeches and listening to how people and how it really brings together the world into supporting. So, yeah, those are my dream competitions.
Diba? Well, wala namang masama if you dream for something, well, for something big, diba? Of course, we all know that Miss Universe is the most established, or one of the most established organization, diba? In pageantry. So, why not, diba? Malay mo ikaw ang next Miss Universe, diba? Diba? Malay natin, cross fingers. Okay. Di ba? Everything could happen actually. We never know, di ba? Malay mo tong kausap kong to, 2021 Miss Universe pala, di ba? Di ba? Ganun lang yon. So, um, at what if, since, di ba, since in Miss Philippines Earth, only the Miss Earth that gets to compete international arena. So, say for example, nagkaroon ng bagong organization. Um, say for example, naka-franchise or naka-franchise ang carousel ng bagong organization. How would you and it will be given to you. You will be the appointed representative to represent the Philippines for that newly established pageant. Siyempre, hindi siya ganun kakilala, ganyan, something like bagong-bago lang siyang established, ganyan. Would you take the opportunity to represent the Philippines still despite of the status of the pageant?
Only po, I've always said that I always want to bloom where I'm planted. So if that is the path that is laid out in front of me, syempre I will take the opportunity because being able to represent the country in any competition is still something that very honorable that I would be very proud of. And to be able to do that, even though they might say it's just a small competition, no one compared to the dream pageants really. Every person that you will be able to reach through this platform is still worth fighting for. And for me, we're really in this for the advocacy na. So I really would like to have people to be able to reach more people, and if it is done through that medium or platform, then I find nothing wrong with it. I would still wholeheartedly compete and accept it.
Will it still be 100% of Patricia Shirley Santos that is expected from you to represent the Philippines, regardless of the status of the pageant?
Of course, it's always going to be 150%.
Diba?
It's going to be, my everything. Like, it's like if you saw Patrixia 2.0, a call in MPE, the next one's going to be 3.0. We always want to present a better version of ourselves. In that way, I know that we'll be able to inspire people.
Diba? So, there you go. Bakit hindi? Kasi malaking opportunity pa rin naman kasi yun eh, diba? It's something that can actually, well, parang mark pa rin kasi yun if in case, diba? And it's another uh, experience to explore pa rin. Ito, ganun ko siya nakikita rin naman. Diba? Okay. May nagpapabate. Dahil pabati daw eh. Pabati raw kay James Reagan. Ano si James Reagan?
Ooh, Matinsan. Hi, James Reagan. Hello. He's
And
actually a budding singer. So
oh,
follow
wow!
him on YouTube. I think.
Diba? We also have Riza Paula Infante watching us.
Ah,
Hi
Riza!
Riza!
Lovely girl.
Ayun.
One of my Echo Angel sisters.
Yeah.
Saludo din ako sa kanya, for her strength, her courage, bravery, and
Mm-mm.
passion. No, alam niyo po, the 30 Eco Angels, so the 32 pala, Echo Angels that I had the pleasure of competing with are really strong women. So I have to say hats off to them. You guys made this competition so much more worth it. Like, sobrang ganda because of everybody's participation.
Magaling din tong si ano eh, si Riza Paula actually. When it comes to communication skills, ang galing niya. Magaling din siya. Mm-mm. So, Pat, sino sa tingin mo yung pwede pa sanang makapasok sa top 10?
Oh, okay. That's a really tough
Okay,
question because
ganito na lang. Para safe na lang, no? Para safe na lang. So, kung magkaka-top 15, since top 10 lang yun, di ba? Kung magkaka-top 15, sino yung i-add mong 5 pa?
the other five ko. Well, syempre, wait lang. Let's recap senior runners up. Just so sorry. It's like I have forgotten na who are the runners up. But I remember it's Justine from Suplit
Manila.
Manila. Sino pa ka ho ba? Si...
Um, si Alisa Tolibao. O, tapos General Santos, I think. Nakapasok siya.
Yeah, Ariel Roque. Tama ko ba?
Oo. And then Iloilo.
Iloilo, China.
Oo.
And the
Napasok
last
si Iloilo,
one,
right? The last one was, sino ba yung last na is? Sino ba yung isa? I forgot the other one. I have the list. I think I have
yeah,
the list.
I have to blame the
Oo.
adrenaline for not being
Oo.
able to remember because it was really
Oo.
hard when we were
Oo.
there during the finals. Kasi, can you imagine not being able to see anybody and you're just standing there
Oo.
alone and you're waiting for all the results to come in. So it
Oo.
was really hard. But for me, for coming into the top 15, sino yung mga additional? Syempre,
Mm-mm.
magiging bias na tayo kasi we are also rooting for our friends and mahirap din na not to do that. So of course, one of the people na I think should have gotten in is Riza
Yes,
Infante.
Quezon
She
City.
was really good. She's really good in, especially during the Q&A. And of course, Iris Mabanta, she was very intelligent during the. She was very good during the intelligence round.
Mm-mm.
Um. Oh yeah, Mia Llanes.
Yanes.
Yeah, I love that girl. I mean, I love the all her fashion. Her styling was really on point. I think she has really a lot of potential, especially
Mm-mm.
in the coming competition. Also, Rosine Bernardo. Uh,
Okay.
that girl's also very potential, uh, another potential national bearer. So for me, she could have gotten another spot if it was top 15. So yeah, those people are really. Oh yeah, Hannah, 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 Hannah Merino.
Santa Rosa.
Yeah,
Yeah, di ba?
she's
So,
also really good. I was
mm-mm.
listening also during the intelligence round because we were more relaxed and there was no
Mm-mm.
pressure. So I was listening, and she also performed wonderfully. I think a lot of them really performed wonderfully. And it's really difficult, even for the judges, to be able to choose who among the girls. Pero super thankful ako sa girls talaga kasi sobrang naging fun naging competition because of everybody's willingness to compete.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I was also rooting for Iris Mabanta actually. At least kahit man lang makapasok siya. Ganyan. Um, Tapos, yeah, I was also rooting um, for Santa Rosa and yun. At, so, sila yung mga parang na-miss ko lang doon na hindi nakapasok. Personal choice. Personal choice.
Hot picks to hot picks. Pero
Personal
you know,
choice ko lang po yun. Oo.
I don't think I'm a great judge if ever. Kasi I'm always going to be very sensitive to the plight of the girls. Like I'm going to look, dapat ganito, dapat i-appreciate natin siya kasi ganun. So I don't really think I'm going to be such a good judge if ever.
Hindi mo naman kasi yun malalaman when you judge. Kasi nga, syempre, di ba? You get invited lang naman. Parang few days before, ganyan, and you won't be able to see their journey naman, ganyan. So, normally, kapag judge ka lang naman, nandun ka lang naman, seated lang naman, di ba? And you'll get to see the ano na lang, to watch na lang the presentations, mga ganyan. So, of course, parang being judged na rin, makikita mo na lang yung mag-shine through. Ganyan. Makikita mo na rin, ay manalang kasi kapag mag-perform na, ganyan. So, but you know what? What's really, what's really amazing with wonderful with carousel, they're not only looking for just beauty. And there's always a big factor of being intelligent as well. So if you have that two aspects talaga, or at least yeah, if you have the two aspects, the beauty and the intelligence, bongga na talaga yun. Kasi given the fact kasi na you're representing your municipality, your city, ganyan, um, maganda ka na talaga kasi nga you're representing not only not only the municipality but the people um, of your city, di ba? Minsan yung province pa, di ba? So, that means there's something in you na hindi lang nakita ng, alam mo yun, ng probinsya mo o kaya ng municipality mo na yung really counted for them respectively. So, given na kasi yun para sa akin. So, ang tinitingnan ko na lang kasi if I judge yung X factor, di ba? Yung syempre nag-shine, ganyan. So, yun lang yun. Ano pa ba? Tingnan natin kung may mga katanungan doon. Wala na silang katanungan. Hi, Ray! I believe Ray. Rabian Maglonso. I believe you know. You
Yeah,
know him
Raven
pala.
Alonso, and of course, Omar Sal.
Omar
You know,
Sali.
those two guys are they really have hearts made of gold. Sobrang bait, sobrang talentado. So, grateful, so grateful to have the chance to work with them. Hi!
Yeah. Hi, Ray. Hi, Omar. Thank you for watching. Kanina pa kami nagchichikahan ni Pat. Ayun. Kayo actually pinagchichikahan namin. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Ray did something did one of your
Yeah.
dresses, right?
Actually, the casual wear I wore, the yellow number, where I felt like I was modern day Belle. Parang Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Sobrang ganda. It was so beautiful. And the other one is the one I used for the introduction. We had the part where we had to introduce ourselves, 30-second brief introduction about our advocacy. And I was wearing that white number naman, that white dress, which
Na I
made me feel like an angel. So
na
thank
I
you
thought
po.
na I thought gown yun, cocktail lang pala siya.
Yeah, it's the cocktail. It's very
Oo.
beautiful, eh. So even the
Oo.
material itself when I wore it was really nice. It really feels as if it's a gown. But voila, it's a cocktail dress. So it's really
Mm-mm-mm.
nice.
Yun yung isa sa mga dresses na tumatak sa akin. Yung white dress mo, bagay na bagay sa'yo yun. Very divine. Yes, to be honest to you. Yeah. You look very divine on that dress. So, I really thought na it was a gown. So, sabi ko, sana ito na lang yung gown niya during the coronation. Kasi bagay na bagay, it's very divine. Ganyan. Ang linis lang tingnan and very queenly siya. Ganyan. Parang,
Yeah.
parang kapag kayo nang sinuot mo, Ray ha, ayan ha, sinasabi ko Ray ha. And kapag nung sinuot mo siya, ganyan, I really thought of the crown na.
Aw, thank you.
Ayan. So, may nagsabi na hindi ka kasi judge kasi future lawyer ka. Oo, kapag ka-lawyer siya, ayan, mag-judge din siya. Magiging, tawag dito, um, ang tawag doon, ano nga matawag doon sa parang RTC judge, parang ganon. Fiscal.
Apa,
Di
yeah.
ba?
I can imagine myself na doing the legally blonde, like
Di
lahat
ba?
pink, no?
Mm. By the way, speaking of that pala, are you planning to take your bar
Yeah.
exam? Mm-hmm. When will it be?
Oh, we're not yet sure because that's first, the notice na they're going to conduct the bar exam next year, not this year, but no date yet. But they're saying it's not earlier than February 2020. So
Mm-hmm.
we're waiting for more
Mm-hmm.
exact date. But for sure, it would be not earlier than Feb.
But there will still be a review, di ba? Do you think this
Yeah.
won't, yeah, do you think this won't disturb your, or Miss Earth, being Miss Philippines Air won't disturb your review as, for your bar exam?
Well, of course, it's going to be a little tough trying to balance everything. But I think naman with a little and, uh, determination, we'll be able to make it work. Lalo na, even though we're doing the advocacy thing, we're really going to a lot of time to read and to really review. And if by February and there's a date already, then I will be able to determine really if I'm ready. And if I am ready, then I will really take the bar. Pero syempre, touch and go situation.
I see. So, I'm wishing you really well for that. And yeah, syempre, we also wanted to see you excel in bar examination as well. Diba? Ang dami-dami na nating beauty queens din na na beauty queen lawyer.
Yeah.
Diba? And you will be one of them. So, you'll definitely part of the list of this beauty queen lawyer. Okay?
Yeah.
So, anything else? Ano pa ba? Meron pa bang mga ano dito? Ang daming ganap ni Pat parang siya ang Miss First Philippines 2020.
Yeah. I'm very grateful talaga for all opportunities. You know, at the end of the day, I tend really to focus on the positive. And, you know, this is all very positive for me. People appreciating everything the team that has done. So maybe I can take the opportunity to say thank you to my team talaga, especially, of course, this is are composed by my mentors in KF. Hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin, pero ng Tito Rogel. Tito Rogel, thank you very much for everything. Trinato niyo po akong isang anak. So, maraming salamat po. And, of course, you have a get out of jail free card. Joke lang! From me, you will always you always have me at your back, and that will never change. And of course, siguro yung super special mention na Drew Gallegues, my makeup artist, and Daryl Rojas, the one who did my hair. She's super appreciated. In fact, people really appreciated the styling, the makeup. It's very overwhelming. So thank you to this people from KF. Super. I really appreciate it. Of course, ating team, videographer, then Linnell, media, Abe, and then JV Cam. You guys are really the best. So I'll keep the thank you short to just a small group. Pero sobrang daming kailangan pasalamatan. Like sila Sir Ray, Bien, Sir Omar, mga designers, isang kagaya ko. Marami pong salamat.
So, huwag kayong mag-alala guys. Pat will definitely throw a party in August. So, diba? Ako na ang nag-invite Pat. Ako nag-invite Pat. So, watch out for the party in August. Okay? That's gonna be the second week of August.
Joint ba ito? Joint to ha? Well, you know, I've been asked actually to do a homecoming in Albay. Kaso, again, I've been thinking about the people who will, might get in trouble. In fact, I'd like to take the opportunity to remind everybody that OH just confirmed that they had at least, tama ba, 3,000 cases? Almost 3,000.
Talaga
Was it?
sa Bicol?
No, in the whole Philippines. And
Uh,
it's really alarming thing that's been happening. And I hope that people will remember that it's not a joke. The coronavirus is still happening,
yeah,
rising.
yeah, it keeps on growing. It keeps on growing
Yeah.
talaga. So, we never flattened it yet. So,
Yeah.
yung possibility of, yeah, I believe that the possibility of homecoming is not really
Yes.
advisable as of yet. Yeah, kasi,
But I've been told that they have high hopes that pandemic will be over by September. September. So let's see. Kasi I am
Mhm.
really hoping that I'll be able to go home for this have a fiesta in Daraga Albay this September. So watch out, baka makauwi ako. And of course, online pala, please, sa aking mga kababayan from Bicol, I'm invited to do a little speech for Bicol University recognition online. So, yeah, at least I'll be able to connect with my kababayan on that special day.
Ayun no, si Linel, sabi niya sa birthday mo daw. Victory party, Linel, sabi niya sa birthday ni Pat, di ba?
First day
Next month.
ko.
Oo, next month. So, alam mo na, Linel. Alam mo na. Di ba? So, ikaw na ang bahala sa ano, pakain.
But since I bring up yung birthday ko, dami kasi nagtatanong, ilang taon na lang ako. Pero masasabi ko lang, I raised my right against self-incrimination. So, wala. Wala ko. I'm kidding, you know. I'm 27. And I'm turning 28.
Yes. Next month.
Next month na!
Ano ngayon? 14 ngayon? Ay, 13. Okay,
Yeah.
next month and a few days.
I know, right? So,
Yes.
so yeah.
Diba? Ayan.
Birthday wish
Ayan.
ko na lang. Birthday wish ko is matapos na ng corona.
Yes. Likewise. That's also my birthday wish na sana matapos na itong pandemic. Diba? Kasi napaka, tawag dito, nakakatakot actually. So stay safe. Okay?
Yeah,
So,
stay safe.
mhm. So once again, Pat, aside from those people that you have mentioned, para pasalamatan, should there be anyone that you wanted to particularly mention to at least show your gratitude, ganyan, or you want to promote?
Actually, sobrang haba if talagang i-list out natin sila. Like, for the designers, sige, dagdag ko na sa Manny Halasan, Shara Su. Manny Halasan for the first gown, I wore the white one with the blue dyed edges. And Shara Sulayo for my wings. And then Jaja Pacheco for the swimsuit that I wore together with him, which made me feel so Victoria's Secret. It was such a
True.
nice outfit.
Yung
And
red gown.
Jag Lopez for the beachwear. And then, of course, Tito Gio and Leonard for sports attire. Thank you so much. And also, of course, the gown I used for the pre-judging, which was from Kana Design. So, hi, Ma'am Kana. And of course, we also want to thank Sir Louis Pangilinan for that amazing Rosas at Busilak ensemble.
Yun yung ano yung
And
red gown, di ba?
yeah, the red and the white
Uh,
one. Na my cape that from stained glass. It's really beautiful. And then of course the gown that I wear for the final also Pangilinan custom gown. So they really made it for me. So sobrang thankful ako for them. Louis Pangilinan Fashion Empire. Sobrang galing. And they made it new 4 days lang. And sobrang talented po talaga. So I hope that, if you're listening right now, aking mga kababayan, let's really promote and buy from our local designers. Especially nowadays, one of the sectors the coronavirus pandemic is the creative sector. The people
mm,
who are doing the fashion design, styling, people are also hit by the pandemic really bad. So, supportahan natin ang ating mga designers because they're the ones that are proving to the world how really good we are with fashion. It's also a very important thing. And of course, I would like to say to my mommy na has always been there for me. 10, 11 years that there was a gap in between, but she has always been very supportive. In fact, she's really my idol when it comes to being a real woman of strength. Sobrang lakas ng mom ko. Like, she has always been full of wisdom and advice for me. And, in my 27 years of existence, never siyang nag-boyfriend. Like, lahat talaga. Yeah, my dad died when I was 6 months old. So when my dad died, she really focused on me. And so for me, she's really the epitome of strength. Woman who has empowered herself. Thank you, Ma. And of course, gusto natin pasalamatan yung local government unit ng Albay, Daraga, Legazpi. Yan po. Diyan po kasi talaga ako umikot. Those places. You guys po are amazing. Governor Albichara, Congressman Seda, or Noel Rosal, and of course, Mayor Vic Perete of Daraga Albay. Thank you for always letting me represent Daraga Albay. Kasi I know that, of course, minsan magtatanong, why do you keep representing Daraga Albay? Hindi ka ba napapagod i-represent paulit-ulit na lang? And for me, the answer is that they're really at my core. They're my core. And I can't really imagine representing another place, if I will be honest. So, hinay ko naman, pero talagang hindi. I would always want to represent talaga Albay. So, thank you din po sa lahat ng naging support sa akin. And of course, I would like to thank Carousel Productions, Ma'am Doreen, sa, and of course, yung nakaka-interact namin sa Carousel Frequency, Miss Lovely, Miss Precious, sobrang thankful po ako si Ma'am Irina. It was a very hard pageant and they really did their best. Si Ma'am Fiel Darn, lahat po ng staff ng Carousel po tayo. Of course, our major sponsor, Hana Shampoo. Sobrang nakakatuwa po yung naging support na rin sa Miss Philippines First. So, thank you po talaga.
Okay, si Baba daw.
Talagang staple na. But yeah, I want to thank Baba. Iba, I think he's watching, he's preparing for his role
Ano
signing.
pangalan niya?
Pangalan, i-stalk nyo eh. Alam niyo ba, napaka-private talaga niyang tao. Like, if there's one thing that he has taught me, that privacy is an important aspect of our lives that we must not let go of.
That's right.
So, he's a private person, because I'm a little public. I'm not really that private. Sometimes, kasi ganun din ako ka-honest. Not just to yung usual na mga bagay-bagay, but I'm really super honest. Like, different questions I usually just answer. But yun nga, he's taught me about the value of privacy kasi he's so private. Like, sila Arvin, they tried yata to get a video message from him, but he still managed to so, yun. So, hindi ko na siguro
Parang
babanggitin
kilala
yung
ko siya.
Francois. Ikaw ha. Baka sabihin na naman niya sa akin, Baba, ganun siya lagi. In fact, bihira ko na nga siya i-post because of that. Kasi I also want to give him his private.
Respect lang. No? Okay. So, anything else?
Well, of course, dun tayo sa message. And my message to every woman out there who has ever dreamed of winning a national crown, every little girl out there who wants to share her talent, skill, or kahit na ano pa man gusto niyang ipakita sa mundo or ipon, my message is that I hope that my victory would not just, would not just be about uh, for this competition. I hope that it would also be about inspiring you to really go after the things that you think about. But at the end of the day, no matter how long it may take, and I'm telling you, it can take a long time. I spent 10 or 11 years chasing this dream and being able to have this crown on my head right now. At the end of the day, I'm telling you that it doesn't matter what other people might say. Because for me, a lot of people have told me that, why are you still chasing crowns? For exam, and you could have a better career and you could just shift into that. And for me, I never really listened. At the end of the day, this is my story. This is my dream. And walang dapat magdikta kung ano ang kasiyahan or ng fulfillment. You should always stick to your guns, stick to yourself, ask your heart, always focus on doing what you love. Because when you continue having faith in yourself and in God, darating talaga sa panahon mo. Everything comes in God's own time. And you have to just believe that it will come. And I said, it will answer. And then just continue having faith because everything happens for a reason. And at the end of the day, that is what will give you. So don't give up on your dreams.
All right. Thank you so much, Pat, and thank you so much for all those who stayed with us. And yeah, congratulations once again, Pat, from Pageant Philippines, and in behalf of Pageant Philippines, rather. So congratulations, and we are wishing you all the best. And of course, we are looking forward to your successful reign for as Miss Philippines Air 2020. And of
Or
course,
thank
we
you so
will.
much din po. Thank you so much din po, Pageant Fan Philippines, Francois. Of course, lahat po ng pageant. No, this community wouldn't be as vibrant without you guys. So thank you so much for all the support. I am truly
Okay, so rest assured that we will continue to look forward on your journey as well, wherever it may be. Okay.
grateful. Oh, and before I forget, if you want updates on everything that we're going to do
Yes.
this,
Yes.
please do follow me on Instagram. It's Patrixia Santos X, and on Facebook, Patrixia Santos in Philippines Air 2020. And you can still follow my personal account. It's Patrixia Shirley Santos. So very active there. See you guys soon. Of course, watch out for the Be Better YouTube channel where we will have, videos about Be Better. So yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Thank you
All
for having
right. You're welcome. Thank you as well for taking time. Bye.
me.
See you soon.